Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I felt really inspired for some reason tonight to do another pick a card reading, but this time I wanted to dig into your person's intentions toward you. I just really felt compelled to just get as much tea as I possibly could for you guys about your romantic situation with your person that's on your mind. So what we're going to be doing in this reading is we're going to be just kind of digging into what's going on with your person. Where do they truly stand when it comes to this connection? How do they truly feel about you? What actions they're going to take, etc., etc. Really just kind of get to the bottom of what their true intentions are when it comes to you and when it comes to this connection. So we are going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm doing a pick a deck rather than a pick a card. So I want you to just think about your person, think about your situation with them. And I want you to choose the deck or the stone that you feel intuitively guided to. So really trust your instincts with this. Try to pick with your intuition versus your eyes. And whenever you feel ready, you can use the timestamps that I'll link down below in the description box to fast forward to your reading. Thank you guys. Hey there, group one. So if you chose this rose quartz crystal and the happy tarot, let's go ahead and dive into your person and find out what their true intentions are when it comes to this connection. What are pile one's person's true intentions? What are your person's true intentions when it comes to this connection? Okay, let's take a closer look here. Make sure you guys can see everything really clearly. Sorry about that. Okay, your person. So the first thing I'm seeing here, I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So already I'm kind of getting the sense that your person is somebody who is very much trying to play it cool when it comes to this connection. I almost feel like they are just sort of being, they're approaching this from a very strategic headspace. Because the King of Swords is really somebody that's more about head over heart. You know what I mean? So they're taking a very calm, cool, collected, and logical approach when it comes to this connection. It's definitely not feeling super warm and fuzzy, okay? Overall, I do see with the Two of Wands that your person is feeling a little bit indecisive about which path they want to take. They are kind of in a position where it's they're trying to figure out where the grass is greener for them. So is the grass greener here with you, or is the grass greener somewhere else? They're just kind of honestly in this headspace of 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They're not really sure what it is that they want to do, but they know that they want to do something and they need to do something. Now, I feel like this person may really just stick by you because they see you as somebody who is ride or die. You can see here with the Five of Pentacles that these are two people that are literally out in the cold. One is elderly, one is kind of injured, they're on crutches, but they're sticking by one another, right? I feel like this person really sees you as somebody that's ride or die. They know that no matter what, you're not going to leave their side. And they really like that about you. But I'm getting this sense of them feeling oh my gosh, I've put in a lot of work into this connection with the Seven of Pentacles. And it's been a lot of what I feel is hard work. And now I'm kind of in this space of taking a step back to assess the work that I've done thus far. And so I feel like they're really in a place of trying to decide, again, how they're going to move forward when it comes to this connection. They're assessing whether or not their efforts have given them the results that they've wanted when it comes to you. Can also sense with this person that there's maybe a lack of patience too. Because when it comes to a romantic relationship, you have to be willing to put in time and effort and really give energy to getting to know somebody properly. And so I can see that this person in the Seven of Pentacles energy, I feel like they're like, ugh, hurry up. Like, I just want what I want already, which brings me to the next card, which is the Knight of Swords. So I definitely see that this person, they feel very sexually attracted to you. They definitely feel passion when it comes to you. And I can see them, you know, in the near future here, they're probably going to come to you with this energy, right? So like, I don't know if the two of you all are in separation right now, or if, you know, maybe you are together, but things are feeling like a little bit cooled down, you know, or a little bit off and on. But definitely expect your person to come rushing in with this really passionate energy toward you, like sometime in the near future, like very soon. And I would just be really careful, because I'm really just getting a little bit of a player vibe when it comes to this person. I see in the outcome here that we have the Ace of Cups. So this is going to cause some overflow of emotion. Like you can see here in the card that the cup is like spilling out into the abyss of water, right? So I feel like this person's going to come rushing back in, and it's going to evoke an emotional response from you, whether that's good or bad. We have to see, but like overall, I'm really getting the vibe that this person is very non-committal right now when it comes to this connection. So I'm going to pull some more messages. This is messages from the Divine Masculine, so we can just kind of get a sense of what else could be going on with your person that maybe they're not fully communicating to you. So what else does pile one need to know about their person and their person's intentions? Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so we have, I've been a fool. I'm struggling to open up to you. You're so beautiful. What did I say? They're sexually attracted to you for sure. You deserve the best. Yeah, everything's falling apart. I kind of feel like this person, you know, in a lot of ways, there's a lot of pentacles in this reading. So I'm getting a sense that your person is really trying to also maybe focus on career and finances right now. You know, I can see them really in this space of like, even though I interpret this as them really seeing you as ride or die and being loyal and being there for them, I'm also seeing them like really feeling like they need to get out of a situation where they're really struggling financially. And a lot of times, like when people don't have their coin together, it can mean, you know, it can be hard to dedicate time to a relationship. And I feel that this is probably why they're in this headspace of like impatience, because it's like, you know, they're trying to figure out how they can balance it all. You know, maybe all they can really offer you right now is this like really passionate energy. You know, so I definitely can see that this person, they're blocked right now. Like they're definitely having some challenges to really open up their heart to you. Kind of like what I said earlier with this King of Swords, like they're just very strategically thinking about things versus really allowing themselves to open up their heart and really get to know you on that deeper, more connected level. Like right now, it feels like all they have to offer you is this Knight of Wands energy. I feel like they know on a deeper level that you're worth more than what they're able to give right now. You deserve the best. You're so beautiful. I've been a fool, right? Like they realize what you're worth. They get that. And I think that's why they're having a hard time fully abandoning this connection. But right now, what I see is that all they can really offer you is, you know, a kick in the sheets. And I see that if you entertain that, it's like I said, it's gonna cause this overflow of emotions where, you know, everything's it's gonna blow up. All right, pile one. So hopefully this helped to give you a little bit of insight into your person. Hopefully helps to clear it up a little bit for you. I think just based off what I'm seeing, I think your person, they care for you. It's just that they're kind of dealing with their own stuff right now. So let me know how this reading resonated for you. Please leave me a comment down below. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye. Hey guys, so if you chose group 2, which was this cute little turquoise crystal, and this tarot deck. Let's go ahead and see what your person's intentions are when it comes to you and this connection. So what are their intentions for group 2? What are their intentions for group 2? What are their intentions for group 2? Ooh, okay, so the 3 of Swords, the Star. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Intense energy here. Group 2, group 2. Okay, let me just tune in here, see what's going on. So, okay, here's the thing, guys. I'm just going to be really honest. I see your person kind of in a space where they're not really ready to deal with whatever happened in this connection. I don't necessarily even see them wanting to communicate with you at this point. Even if you guys are in communication, they're kind of like avoiding a major elephant in the room. We have the 2 of Swords at the bottom of this deck. This to me is all about just, it's ignoring something. Like there's been something, which I'm going to get to in a second, that's happened in this connection that they do not want to talk about. They don't want to address. They would rather just pretend like it never happened. Okay. Look at this. Even here on the bottom of the deck again, we've got the 8 of Swords. Kind of similar energy here. There's a lot of not willing. It's an unwillingness to see the reality of the situation. So your person overall, the way they're feeling about this connection right now is represented by the 3 of Swords. So your person feels a sense of heartbreak when it comes to this connection. I feel like they're also feeling a sense of betrayal when it comes to this connection. Disloyalty when it comes to this connection. Something went really wrong here, I feel, for a lot of you guys, and this person is not really in the healthiest headspace when it comes to you, when it comes to this relationship. I really see them wanting to focus on their own healing. Like they literally just want to feel better. You know what I mean? Like they're just in a space with this Star energy of wanting to kind of work on themselves. They want to heal themselves. They just want to feel better, but they have hope. I feel like there is still kind of this sense of hoping that something is going to get better when it comes to this connection. Because again, here, like they're in a space where they're kind of like not wanting to necessarily address something that's gone on between the 2 of you. You know, they're turning a blind eye to it on some level. So I feel like even though they're really hurting when it comes to you, they want things to feel better. They have hope that it's going to feel better. I see this person really being in a space of wanting to stand in their power and stand in their own self-confidence here. This is the King of Wands. So when I think of the King of Wands, like this is a person who is like really just about themselves. Like they're an alpha male, they're confident. Sometimes they can be a little bit ego-driven, it just kind of depends. But I see that your person is wanting to be this masculine energy when it comes to themselves. This is what they're truly ready for right now, is like they need to feel good about themselves. So I see coming in to the near future, we have the King of Swords. So I feel like when it comes to you, when it comes to this connection, your person is kind of like going to take a very methodical, logical, head over heart approach when it comes to you. I think that they're going to approach this connection from a very strategic headspace, and they're going to be really protecting their heart. You know what I mean? They're going to communicate with you in a way that's very direct and to the point. And ultimately, it's going to end up in a space where, like, to me, this is like unrequited love, the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like your person, like, ultimately, you know, when it comes to this connection, somebody here is going to feel breadcrumbed. You know what I mean? Because there's someone here that's in a position of power that's giving crumbs to somebody that needs them or feels like they really desire them. Let's get a little bit more information. So I'm going to use another deck. This is, let me show you guys. This is the Messages from the Divine Masculine. So whether you are a masculine or feminine, we can still use these to get some clarification on what's going on in this connection. So let's get a little more info. What else does pile 2 need to know about their person's intentions? Yeah, you guys, your person is like, I don't know. Okay, I'm healing family issues. Maybe this was like a third-party situation. Yeah, what did I say? My heart is broken with that star energy and the 3 of Swords. Like, there's a lot of pain that's going on with this person and this connection. I received total abundance. What did I say? They're wanting to step into their own power and regain that confidence. Yeah, you deserve the best. And then we have this or that. Exactly. Yeah, so this person, I don't know, like, you know, the 3 of Swords, like, sometimes this card can indicate betrayal. It can indicate third-party situations where somebody's, like, stepping outside of the relationship. So I don't know if this person was stepping outside of your relationship and screwed something up, or if, you know, you were kind of like an outlier in their situation. It could be nothing to do with that at all. It could just mean that this person has things within the family that they are trying to work through. But there is definitely a sense of needing to heal from a broken heart when it comes to you, when it comes to this connection. Your person wants to focus on themselves. They're wanting to rebuild their confidence, their self-esteem. And that's why, you know, you're going to see coming in their energy that they keep when it comes to you is going to be very like head over heart. And they're not going to really give a lot, you know, with this or that. I don't see them really giving their full heart over to you because their heart is broken. And to be honest with you, it could even, for some of you guys, it might not even have anything to do with what's going on between the two of you. It could just be your person is dealing with heartbreak from another situation, you know, especially like what I'm getting with that healing family issues. This could mean maybe they just got out of a relationship, or maybe, you know, they're in a relationship with someone else right now and they're working on their own healing. You know, so their intentions when it comes to you is more like they're not sure. You know, they've got other things, like bigger fish to fry right now than this connection when it comes to you. Okay, guys, so hopefully that was able to add a little bit of clarity. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated for you. And if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe. Bye. Hey there, group 3. So if you chose this little mica slab in this tarot deck, let's go ahead and find out what your person's intentions are toward you and toward this connection in general, okay? Oh my gosh, I cannot shuffle to save my life. Please excuse me. This is like an older deck, so it's a little bit harder to shuffle. It's not as smooth. All right, so what are group 3's person's intentions? What are their intentions for group 3? What are their intentions for group 3? Ooh, okay. Okay, guys, there's just a lot of craziness going on out there with these readings tonight. Oh my gosh. Let me spread these out so you guys can see a little bit better. So I'm feeling a little bit like the two of you may not be in communication right now. Just with this 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Somebody in this connection is taking a time out to reflect. I'm seeing a lot of just overthinking and worrying when it comes to your person and when it comes to this connection, just in general. Underneath of this Four of Swords, look, we have the Two of Wands. So I feel like your person is in a space of like trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. They've kind of got one foot in and one foot out the door. And I'm going to explain a little bit more here in just a second. So overall energy, this person is feeling toward this connection is represented here by the Devil. So I feel that this person almost, I'm getting a few different messages here, but I feel like this person feels a sense of oppression when it comes to this connection. I feel like they're feeling a bit weighed down by the connection. For some of you, this can mean that they are feeling almost like addicted to the connection, but in either way, they're feeling like really bound to you in a very, very unhealthy way. And it's causing a lot of anxiety. It's causing them to really overthink things. They definitely feel that they are attached to you, whether they're thinking of you, obsessing about you all the time. This may not even be something that you're aware of, but they're like obsessed with this connection. I feel like they're thinking about it a lot. But when it comes to them actually like taking steps toward you, they're moving slow as a snail. Like with this Knight of Pentacles, like to me, this literally means like, you can see he's like out of all the knights in the tarot, this is like the slowest moving. He's got his horse's feet are planted firmly into the ground and he's just kind of looking out and assessing, right? I feel like he's looking out at, he's like really trying to decide, is it worth it? Like all of this fear and anxiety that I have to get to this connection. Like, I feel like your person is overthinking this because of finances, of money. I feel like this person, I'm getting a sense that they want everything to really be perfect. And they're having a lot of fear and worry and anxiety about them coming to you with like the perfect job, the perfect amount of money, like the perfect plan. And I also think that they could be even looking at you like this too, like really moving slowly to make sure that you kind of have all of your ducks in a row. Because this type of person, they're not going to commit to somebody that isn't going to meet them halfway. You know what I mean? This is somebody that, you know, they really expect loyal, faithful partnership and they don't put up with no shenanigans. You know what I mean? They're very practical energy. But yeah, but they are thinking about you a lot. I feel like they're really obsessed with you guys. This person really, as I was saying, so with this Knight of Swords energy, I don't know why I keep laughing because it just really feels like they're so stressed about it, but like they're stressing over this connection. They're worrying about it. They're thinking it, overthinking things way too much. I feel like it's keeping them up at night and there's a real need for them to face their fears and be able to just come forward and communicate with you. It's crazy because it's like, even though they feel so obsessed with you, they're moving so slow toward you and they're doing a lot of thinking, but they're not doing a lot of doing. You know what I mean? This feels like a very stagnated energy to me. Coming into the near future, we have the Eight of Swords. So I still kind of see your person being paralyzed by fear. You know, like when I look at this card, this is like, you know, somebody that's refusing to take the blindfold off and see that their circumstances aren't really that bad. You know, like they're not tied up that tight. She could easily shimmy out of this and take the blindfold off and see like, oh yeah, there are these 8 swords around me, but I can just walk out of it. Like none of them are pointed at me. They're in the ground, you know? I feel like your person, like the next time that you run into them, I definitely don't see them necessarily communicating with you. I'm just being totally real. Like, I feel like the next time you bump into them it's gonna feel like awkward. Like I feel that this person is gonna come across maybe a little anxious or really nervous around you. They're gonna feel kind of stuck, like they're not really sure how to behave because they just feel like awkward about it for some reason. But in the outcome, we do have the Lovers. So I feel that, you know, this is a connection that could come into fruition. You know, I feel the two of you are going to connect. at some point. This is a soulmate connection. There's definitely at least a lesson to be learned from this connection. But I feel like getting there, it's going to be really slow. So I want to get a little bit more information from you guys. I'm working with another deck tonight. It's called the Messages from the Divine Masculine. So, sorry about that. Group 3, we just went on a roller coaster. Let's try that again. So let's go ahead and just get a little bit more information. So whether you're a masculine or a feminine energy, we can still get some messages from this deck for you. It doesn't really matter that it's called Divine Masculine. Sorry guys, I'm struggling to shuffle tonight. So what else does group 3 need to know about their person and their person's intentions? What else does group 3 need to hear about their person and their person's intentions? Okay, let's see. You open me up to my sensitivity. Yeah, so I think that's probably why, like, your person, something about you, like, really triggers them. It makes them feel very vulnerable. Does she still love me? So I think, again, this explains a lot of, like, that overthinking things and that really, really slow, well planned out, methodical approach to this connection. So maybe you guys, I mean, it kind of makes sense with the Devil card that maybe the two of you have been in a relationship previously, or maybe you're still in communication or in contact in some way now, but they're really questioning how you still feel about them. And that's what's causing the slowness and pace and the overthinking it. Okay, I'm taking a chance. So they're really thinking about this at night. Like, it keeps them up at night. They're like, okay, how am I going to come forward and communicate with my person? That's what's stressing them, is that they're just, like, not sure how they're going to approach you. We are aligning, okay? So even though they're going to come forward maybe and be a little awkward the next time you see them, I think that kind of lines up with the Lovers card of you guys coming back together. I'm embracing my power. Okay, so yeah, eventually, you know, this person is going to end up finding the courage to make their way back to you. But I think that right now, they're just really freaking out about it. They're overanalyzing. They're taking their time. They're taking their space because they really want to make sure that they come correct when it comes to you. Okay, guys, so hopefully this was able to give you some clarity on your person. Definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know how this resonated. And as always, if you enjoy these videos, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Bye. Hey there. So if you guys chose this little purple stone and the Everyday Witch Tarot, let's get some tea on what your person's intentions are toward you. So what are their intentions for group 4? What does group 4 need to know about their person's intentions for them this time? These cards are already really jumpy. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card. Let's set this down. Let's actually set this over here. Okay, guys. So already, I'm kind of getting the sense that your person has been doing a lot of soul searching with this Hermit card at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys may not have been in communication for a little while, or maybe recently there's been a separation here where you and your person have gone your own way. And I think that your person has been doing a lot of self-reflection and really thinking about this relationship and really thinking about themselves too, what it is that they want, what it is that they need when it comes to a relationship, what are the things that they really need to work on. And so they're gonna kind of approach this connection from that from that angle. So really having spent that time in isolation, it's given them the ability to kind of gain some inner wisdom and some higher insight into not only this connection, but themselves. I'm also seeing this Wheel of Fortune is catching my eye. So it makes me wonder if your person has recently gone through some sort of situation that was unexpected for them, or maybe this relationship has suffered from some series of events that were kind of thrown onto the plate that we didn't expect. And that's what's kind of forced this person into this isolation, self-reflection sort of mode. I see that kind of overall energy here with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like your person, I feel like they are in a space of only being able to give so much when it comes to you and this relationship. I feel like for me, the Six of Pentacles, when it comes to a love reading, I hate to say this, you guys, but it feels almost like an unrequited love type of energy, because we always have like one person in this card that's in a position of power over the others. You know what I mean? Like this person is the one that has the things that they can give, and these are the people here that are in need, and they have to like beg for attention. So I feel like your person is coming from this space of like feeling like this connection could be a little bit of an unrequited love. And that could mean like either you are not giving them what they feel that they need from this connection, or it could be the other way around. I'm kind of getting a sense though with this Five of Pentacles that they feel that you are not reciprocating in the way that they would like, because the Five of Pentacles, this is all about being left out in the cold, and it's about being abandoned. You know what I mean? So I feel like with your person, it's like they want you to be their ride or die. Like they want you to reciprocate their efforts. But I'm getting a feeling that like in the past, maybe that's not been the case, or they feel like for whatever reason that you don't match their efforts when it comes to this connection, but they want that. Like they want that ride or die partner that's never going to leave their side, that's going to stick through them through thick and thin. With this Two of Wands energy as well, it's like they're very much in this space of like trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. So like they're almost looking and reflecting back on these events of the past. It's kind of interesting just the way that the pictures are, you know, in the cards, but like it's like this person is looking back at these events from the past, and they're like, you know, do I continue to invest in that, or do I look at what other options could be out there for me? You know, so it's very much like a 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door type of energy. But I'm really strongly feeling that maybe your person wasn't getting what they needed from you. And that's kind of why they're in this headspace. And they're ready at this point to really they're ready to like make a step forward, but they're in this assessment mode right now. I feel like your person does think highly of themselves, you know, like to go into this hermit energy and to isolate yourself from somebody to gain inner wisdom. It takes self-confidence and strength to say like, you know what, I might need to back away from this right now. I feel like your person, like I'm really getting a vibe that they know their worth, and they understand their worth. I mean, he's holding the world in his hand. So it's like your person knows that they can have the best for themselves. They're just trying to figure out if they're going to be able to get that from you, is what I feel. So with this Four of Wands energy coming in, I feel like your person will probably leave the door open for communication. But I don't know that they're necessarily going to initiate communication with you. This is actually a really interesting depiction of the Four of Wands, because it actually has like a group of people coming together in unity and celebration. So I'm also getting a vibe that like maybe the two of you may end up in the same place at the same time, whether it's like a family event or like, you know, a small get together. You know, I feel like they're leaving the door open for communication, but I feel like your next interaction is going to involve other people. Like you may just like bump into each other, or you might have, you know, friends in common where you would link up and hang out. But overall, with this Page of Swords energy, I'm seeing like the outcome here for right now is it's more just about like being on the defense a little bit. Like I see your person like spying on you on social media a lot. That's my relationship with the Page of Swords. This is like a little bit of an internet spy or an internet stalker, you know, so I feel like they are keeping tabs on you on social media coming into the near future if they're not already. But if that doesn't resonate for you guys, I feel like your person is just going to be very skeptical when it comes to this connection. You know, like they're going to ask a lot of questions. They're going to want to know all the tea. They're going to want to know everything about everything so that they can make sure that they can trust you. And to be honest with you guys, like, you know, take what resonates. This energy that I'm getting, it could have nothing to do with you. It could just have to do with, you know, a situation from their past. And, you know, especially like, again, with this Hermit card, they've spent some time in isolation recently. So maybe they've recently just gone through a breakup or something like that. Where a lot of these energies of like unrequited love and not feeling like their efforts are being matched, this could be residual effects from a previous relationship, but let's go ahead and see. Let's get a little bit more insight. So I'm going to also be working with a deck that's called Messages from the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to shuffle them kind of off camera so I don't knock the camera over like I did in the last one. But let's get some more information, and just know that just because this deck says Messages for the Divine Masculine, it doesn't mean that, you know, we can't get messages, like if you're looking for a feminine's intentions. Okay, so what else does group 4 need to know about their person's intentions toward them? Please clarify. Let's see what else comes through here. Oh my gosh, you guys had a ton fall out. I had one drop to the ground. Hold on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, look at this. I'm not sure. What did I say? They want to make sure that whoever they're with is going to really equally match their efforts. Someone is triggering me. So again, like I was saying, it could be because of something they experienced in the past. It could have to do with you. Let's make it happen. So, you know, they're reflecting back on things. As I was saying, it's kind of like that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This is true love. So the 4 of Wands, this can also be like representation of soulmate energy. A lot of people see it that way. So I do feel like they could see themselves like settling down with you, having a family with you. I'm finishing old cycles. There is love there for you for sure. But this person, it's so interesting. They're finishing old cycles. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? Either something has recently happened or this is representation of this connection as being like a karmic. It's like a karmic cycle or some sort of relationship cycle, a lesson that you guys are supposed to be learning from one another. And that's why there's this bit of skepticism, because I feel like your person has really done the work to go inward and try to really figure out what it is that they want. And look here at the bottom of the deck, we have thank you. So I don't know, guys, like there's definitely a lot of mixed energy here, like mixed feelings here. But overall, like overwhelmingly, what I'm feeling is that your person has love for you, but they're very uncertain about how they're going to move forward just because of the dynamics of the past that you guys have had together. Really, they just want to make sure that you're going to match the same level of effort and energy that they would be putting into. So I hope that this was able to help you guys out. If you enjoy this reading, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. Bye, guys.